Well, anyway, Lené DeRudder joins us right now, family law attorney. And Lené, we were just talking on the air about how social media is disrupting people's lives in many cases.
Right. Well, it's not helping in a lot of cases for sure. And especially in divorces, you're seeing it is a common piece of evidence that gets entered in if you make it into the trial court.
What's the biggest problem right now? Because I think with some of the families I know, politics, usually on social media, those are the biggest arguments, but are there other things?
Well, I think social media is also that tool that you can be unfaithful to your spouse. But definitely the political thing is a whole nother issue that is just something that's a little mind-boggling now about how intense people get and their emotions get about that. And that for couples, that's not just online, right? That's in the home. So those arguments are probably not occurring between spouses on Facebook, but they're occurring in the household. And so that's not helping. The social media aspect is, that's just making it very easy for people to be unfaithful, particularly when they're in very weak moments. And then obviously that's not going to nurture or help a relationship that's already struggling. So, where I think, social media might cause problems with couples on the political side is when you start seeing your spouse engage in some of these conversations and you're observing it and you think that, it's probably not the best idea and it's not the best way to react. That's probably not going to help the relationship either, because it goes to how you view your spouse and your respect for them.
Yeah, it's probably helpful if you and your spouse have the same or similar political viewpoints. But social media certainly brings it out if there is a big difference.
It is. And, the interesting thing about a lot of people have raised that, when if you're a Democrat and, you marry someone who's a Republican, wouldn't you know that? Wouldn't you have talked about that? And of course you would have. But I think what happens is people evolve. None of us stay exactly the same. So your life experiences will contribute to that evolution through your adult lifetime. So, and this is only my perspective, honestly, as a family law practitioner, because I am by no means qualified as a counselor or mental health professional, but what I see is people coming in who've had 10, 15, 20-year marriages, and they might have started out with the same political ideology and the same core belief system, but our political system has evolved, and we as human beings have evolved, throughout the years. And so you're finding that people are drifting to different sides of the political fence, and that in itself is creating the problem. And then you're seeing a very polarized environment that's magnifying that, and it all trickles down into the main issues with the divorce. It trickles down to the core, what are your core beliefs, and are they aligned? And those core beliefs are kind of how you view your spouse.
Are you married?
And so if it's... Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I was asking, are you married?
I am. I am married. Married to a very conservative man.
Okay. Well, do you have a website?
I do. It's www.calabresebudner.com.
Say that again.
Calabrese, Calabrese, Budner, BUD, as in dog, NER.com.
If you're fighting with your spouse and you need some help, check out that website.
Yeah, sounds CalabreseBudner.com.
Save your marriage before it's too late.
Thank you, Lené.
Yes. Thank you, guys. Have a good day.
Lené DeRudder.